Alright, what is up everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we're back with another edition of Everyday Evals. Today, we're going to be talking about Cedric Coward. He had an incredible rookie season, and now, with the Memphis Grizzlies going to a new era, could he be a centerpiece, or maybe the centerpiece, of the Memphis Grizzlies going forward, and how good will he become in the NBA? We're going to talk all about and dive into his film here today. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn on notifications. If you want to write that, I really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. That's my Twitter, TikTok, all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So before diving into the film, let's talk about Cedric Coward real quick. Obviously, the Grizzlies went up and traded for him in the 2025 NBA draft, and it looked really good. He got rewarded. They got rewarded for it, as he had an incredible rookie year, finished top 5 in rookie of the year voting, made all rookie first team, and we played really, really good. And with the Memphis Grizzlies going to this new era where now they've traded John Morant, traded Desmond Bane, traded Jaren Jackson, got rid of Taylor Jenkins, now this is new era in Memphis. And Cedric Coward, I think, has the pieces to maybe be the focal point of the new Grizzlies future. I think he has super high potential, even though he is already 22, 23 years old. And I know a lot of people, when they draft someone that old, it's like, well, the potential isn't really there, or whatever. But you also gotta remember, he is, still super, super young. Even if he's not 18, 19, he's still a very young player, and he still has a lot of room to grow and get better at. And so I do believe Cedric Coward has a bunch of parts in his game where maybe he can be maybe an all-star in the future for the Memphis Grizzlies. And now with them, they don't really have like their focal. I guess Cam Boozer might be their centerpiece and their focal point. But I think Cedric Coward can play a really good number 2 or even become the number 1 at some point for Memphis. So we're going to dive into the film. I put together a little tape about all the different things that Coward does well. And yeah, let's see how good he is. So here we are. We got tape that I made of his and going to different aspects of his game. First, let's talk about his driving and finishing ability. Let's look at some of the tape that we have here. So Coward being a wing, being like a 6'6" wing, has super long arms, and he also has a good, strength and body on him. So one-on-one against Giddey, drive to the basket, little just easy floater, his ability to attack the rim. Next one, come off the screen, one-on-one with a good defender in Aaron Gordon, just body right through him and get an easy dunk. Like, that was so easy. Next one, hear that? Attack, floater game, bang. It's a solid floater as well. Just easy. Next one, come off the screen, spin move on Harden, lay it in. That was a beautiful move right there. Getting the little spin move. Watch the floater again, bang. So yeah, he's in the corner, get the ball, pick and roll Harden. Didn't really want to guard him, but he had to step up and just got the spin move, got it out. Next one, drive to the basket, post up, the post. Nice move right there. Look at that little move that he had. He looked like he was gonna, spin around, try to do like a little hook shot with his left hand or something. Got him on the flank. But a good defender at Isaac Okoro too. Spun the other way. Smart move. Next one. Screen. Little 2-minute game with Zach Edey. One-on-one with Kobe Sanders. Great way maneuvering around the basket, getting an easy layup. Next one, we're in transition. We're driving, contact, finish. Next one. Give it to me. Attack another rookie. Fake. Little turnaround fade away. Like these moves are super simple. Look at great cut. Get an easy dunk. Like perfect cut right there. Like no one was even, Justin Edwards was not paying attention. No one in the vicinity. Just a perfect cut. And just at that point, it was just too easy. No one's going to stop him. This next one. Attack. Body. Little fadeaway. Using his strength too against smaller defenders. This next one, we're playing fast. Pick and roll. Drive. Maneuvering. Great job by Jaren too, getting Chris Dunn out the way. And he used that space to get a layup. Next one, cut. They weren't paying attention. Get a layup. Like, these aren't hard. One-on-one in transition. Body. Just using his space. Using his length to be able to score. Next one, give it back to me. Drive on a smaller defender. Floater. At the end of the clock. Next one. The floater game isn't working too. Smaller defender, drive. Saw the big floater game. To be a good scorer, you kind of like need a floater, I feel like, nowadays. Unless you're like a center. And the post on a smaller defender. Body, body. Try to pull the chair out. Nope. Retain possession, get a layup. Like, these are just so simple. Let's go. Look at this one. We'll look at this one. Sorry for the slow acting, I guess. So this one, two-man game, little pick and roll action. See, the big man is up, so there's open paint. Maneuver on the screen. Now DeRon Holmes has to play too. He has to trust his backside defender to hope maybe, tag Hendricks so he can slow down. But he also has to guard Coward because he can't just give me free drives to the rim, right? Coward sees this. Coward sees, okay, he's more worried about me just straight on attacking right here. So I'm going to do that. One dribble, he's going to come over. I have space over here. He also has a shooter on his side if he wanted to as well. Because Curtis Jones, came down to stop an easy roll from Hendricks. So he's right here. He's like, okay, how am I going to make it over here? I'm just going to do a little Donovan Mitchell pick up the ball. And now I have space, floater, off the glass, and one. So yeah, the driver and a finisher, he's pretty good. And we have some numbers here to back it up. Look at his finishing. His finishing talent, numbers-wise, actually isn't super highly rated when it came to Basketball Index. His finishing talent was only a 38% D+, 363 out of 582. So his finishing talent overall was actually not really that good. And his rim shot creation was only in the 30% D. So it's not like he's creating a bunch of shots at the rim. His rim field goal percentage, though, is in the 56th percentile, which is C+. His rim shot quality is in the 94th percentile, which is an A. So he's getting great shots at the rim, but he's not making them at a great clip, and his contact finish rate also isn't really that great. So I guess becoming a better finisher at the rim because he's getting the shots. Like, his shot quality is A, so he's getting good shots at the rim when he is getting to the basket. It's just he's not making them really nice. Yeah, and even right here, like, you look at his paint shot creation is in the 42 percentile, which is C minus, but his paint shot making 60 percentile B minus. So when he gets into the paint, he can score. It's just about, I guess, finishing at the rim. And he also has a solid floater. His floater talent is in the 55 percentile, which is C plus. So solid floater, and he's solid at making shots in the paint. When it comes to scoring at the rim, not great. So just upping his rim percentage and making his shots at the rim because he can get to the rim. I mean, obviously you saw it. He has the length, he has the size, the body to be able to get to the basket. All of his movements weren't anything too out of the ordinary. He's very kind of efficient with his movement at the rim in terms of like taking up space. When I have a little bit of space, I'm going to get to it. When I have a smaller defender on me, I can get to the post and score. A bigger defender, I'm just going to have a little floater. Like, so he has all the makings of doing that. It's just about consistently finishing at the basket and actually making the shots go in. That is like going to be the next step. But he already has, I think, like the talent to be able to get there. Now we look at the jump shooting, which is another good aspect of his game. The percentage didn't look insanely great, but already a good jump shooter. This one. Little pull up. Again, when he gets to the paint, he can score. And these are all jump shots, not just specifically threes. They're jumpers. This one. Look at the confidence right there. Look at the confidence. Coming up. Trying to get a 2-for-1. Smart player. Just says, you know what? Pull up. 3-ball. Bang. Look at that confidence. Next one. 2-man game with Christian Coloco. Come off the screen. Joel's, dropping. Pull up mid-range. Next one. Come off the screen. Pump fake. Dribble. If I got space, I'm going to knock it down. Not afraid to utilize the mid-range. Catch and shoot. Nope. Get to the rim. Got a big man on me. Fade away. Instead of going right at him, just going to, give him my space. Next one, come off the screen. One dribble. Ace Bailey wasn't paying attention. 3-ball. Next one, come off the screen. One dribble. Pizzelles didn't step up. 3-ball. Like, the confidence, I feel like, grew throughout the season in terms of his pull-up jump shooting. This one. Just got the big on me. I'm going to shoot it. Handoff. One dribble. Cooper Flag didn't step up. They're not going to step up because they don't respect me. Off the screen. 2 dribble. Mid-range pull-up. The mid-range pull-up was money. 1-on-1 with a big man. Body. Lost the ball. End of the shot clock. Got to put it up. That's just a tough jumper right there. This next one. 1-on-1. 2-man game. Mid-range pull-up. This mid-range pull from the free throw line. I'm working. Coming down. Get off me. 3-ball. Little push. The screen again. And the shot clock, got to put it up. So yeah, jump shooting. It's not a huge part of his game in terms of like creating jump shots, but you see, he has potential to be able to do that. You look at his one-on-one shooting. His one-on-one shooting talent is in the 83 percentile, which is A minus. So in terms of one-on-one and making shots, he be making them because his shot making is in the 82 percentile A minus, but his shot quality is average. So he just be making his one-on-ones. Look at the mid range. His mid range talent, 65 percentile, which is a B minus. I mean, he has a good mid range. His mid range shot creation is in the 45 percentile C minus. You look at his mid range pull up. His mid range pull up talent is in the 70 percentile B. So he has a good mid range game. It's not elite. It's not anything out of this world, but it's good. And his mid range pull up is really, really good. You look at his pull ups in general. Pull up shooting talent is in the 82 percentile, which is A minus, and his pull up shot making is in the 86 percentile A minus. So he's a really good pull up shooter in terms of one dribble pull ups. He's comfortable there. So he has a lot of that stuff going. You look at self created shot making, it's in the 48 percentile, which is C, which is pretty solid. So in terms of his one on one and actually creating shots for himself, he has potential there. Like, it's not horrible numbers, actually better numbers than what I was expecting, especially from a rookie like him. You know, it was very unexpected. So you talk about getting to the basket and scoring, he has potential there. His one-on-one talent, his potential is high too, which obviously, teams need a number one and a scoring option. And Cedric Coward has maybe some things to put together that looks like he can be that guy in terms of every team needs someone that's like end of the shot clock, 5 seconds left, give him the ball, and we got to get just a bucket. Cedric Coward looking like he could be able to do that. Obviously, he has to keep getting better at it because this is only 1 year, but there's something there. Especially because I like his jump shot. It's very up and down. It's very just like, simple. And again, he's a smart basketball player where he knows, like you saw some of the clips there where it was like, center's going to drop, I have space right here, pull the mid range. It's simple basketball. Take what the defense gives you. Super, super simple. So he has that. Now we have the catch and shoot where he's not just a guy giving the ball and he's just going to dribble for 10 seconds. His catch and shoot actually was not too bad. Look at some catch and shoot opportunities because obviously he's going to play, especially in the Grizzlies system where it's a lot of ball movement, it's a lot of action. It's not really one guy dominating the ball. So obviously he's going to have a lot of catch and shoot opportunities. This one. Catch it. Little fumble, but be able to make it. Next one. Roll, pump fake, reset. I would love him to take the first one, but at least he made it still. Like you see the Grizzlies highlights, a lot of ball movement. Look at that. Look at the confidence right there. Confidence. Didn't even think about it for a second. He knew I'm taking the shot. This next one. Give it to him. Look, the confidence. Especially, he was late in the shot clock, but I love the confidence right there. No hesitation. Come off the screen. Just too easy. Great transition. Ja. Great pass. Pull up. Bang. I try to include clips of him, obviously, with Ja and then without Ja, just to show, that he did it. No matter who was on the court with him, he was able to do that. So, yeah. Ball movement, great ball movement. Look at that. No hesitation. I love the no hesitation on that one. Like, he could have hesitated, maybe try to attack Joel Embiid to close out or anything like that. But no, he was like, no, I have an opening. I'm taking this shot. Like, look at dribble. Like right here, he could have maybe pump faked and gave it a Jared in the corner or something. But look, even 7 on the shot clock, no one in his vicinity. He didn't even look at anything else. He looked at straight at the rim. I'm shooting the shot. I know I need to take this shot. Next one, come off screen. Ben Mathurin was sleeping. Knocked down to 3. Another one, Jaren driving. Great job moving over. 3 ball. Simple basketball right there. So yeah, catch and shoot. Not too bad looking. Next one, Kawhi. Caught sleeping. 3 ball. Next one, moving ball, moving around. No one over there for him. 3 ball. Next one, Ja attracting 2. Give it to him. Catch a shoot. Bang. The catch shoot opportunities might go down a little bit just because now there's not as many superstar talent like Ja and Jaren to really distract. But still, when he's able to make catch shoot shot, he can do that. Look at his 3-point shooting overall. His 3-point shooting talent is in the 51 percentile, which is a C, which means he's an average 3-point shooter. He's not anything out of this world, but he's average. And he's actually good at creating. His 3-point shot creation is in the 69th percentile, which is a B. So yeah, it's just about making the shot. And he's actually really good at pull-up threes too. His 3-point pull-up is in the 91 percentile, which is an A. And his 3-point pull-up shot making is in the 95 percentile, which is an A+. So in terms of pull-up threes, he was knocking them down. He doesn't take a crazy amount of them, which probably helps the numbers a little bit because he's not that type of guy, maybe. But he's shown potential to be able to hit pull-up threes and do all that, but also be able to play in a system where if he needs to catch and shoot threes, he can do that. And his catch and shoot, he shot 32% on 4 catch and shoot 3-pointers a game. So it was not crazy looking. He's actually was better on like the pull-ups and stuff because on pull-ups, he shot 41% on almost 1.5 3-point attempts. So cut the attempts in half and he was making a lot of his pull-ups. But, I mean, he still can knock it down when he needs to in the catch and shoot. But he's not just a scorer. Obviously, Cedric Howard, one of his big things is that he could do everything on the court. Now we look at his passing ability, which it looks like he could be a very solid playmaker and make good passes as well. Let's look at some of his passes. This one, coming down the court. Little pick and roll with Edie. Drove, attached to center. Great job right there. Because he knew, okay, I attracted the center. I also have a 7'4" center in Zach Edie too. So coming down here, it looks like I'm going to maybe try to attack him. No. I'm going to hold him off, hold the center off. Now he has to guard me. Harden has to be down there. Now look. Got a 7'4" center being guarded by a 6'5" guard. Just throw it up to him and give him an easy layup. Super simple. Obviously helps having a huge center like that. This one coming down the court. Great job right there, finding his corner, because he tried to do a little Euro step and maybe try to draw a foul or something, but he knew he wasn't going to get that. He wanted to, and he also attracted too, because Bezelis also has to help. Can't get up an easy layup. But he also saw the corner's eye. He has his corner shooter right there. Trust the corner shooter. Keep the pivot foot down. Hit a 3. He didn't jump or anything. He kept that 1 foot down. Next one coming down. Transition, find a shooter. Boom. Come off pick and roll. Find a shooter. That's the Grizzly system right there. Send the off-ball screen for your best shooter. Look at that. Great pass right there. Touch pass. Didn't even think about it. Didn't hold on to the ball for an extra 2 seconds, and try to create a shot or anything. He saw the Nuggets are in zone right here. Give it to him. He sees, hey, Valanciunas has to play too. So he's either got to step up here and we're going to get an easy, dunk by the guy in the dunker spot, or Valanciunas has to go back down and Taylor Hendricks is going to get the ball right here. And look, as soon as he saw Valanciunas go down, he said, all right, Hendricks. Boom, floater. Simple basketball. Next one, coming down. Great job finding the big in transition. No one back. This next one coming down again. Look at that cross-court pass right in the money to Wells, corner 3 ball. Bang. Amazing pass right there. Come off the screen. Lost the ball a little bit, but all right, I got it. Give it out to my guy on the corner on the wing for 3. Coming down. Got deflected. Finally shooter, cross-court, wide open. And a clutch opportunity. In the post. Being guarded by a smaller defender. Send 2. Give it out. Clayton. 3 ball. Bang. Clutch shot. So a lot of just smart passes. He doesn't do anything out of the ordinary in terms of like main playmaker or whatever, but he just makes passes, finding the open big down low, finding his shooters. He can even make some cross courts and coming down in transition, making passes as well. And you look at his playmaking talent is in the 65 percentile, which is a B-. So numbers wise, his playmaking is pretty solid. It's pretty good. His passing creation quality is in the 87 percentile, A- too. So he's creating quality looks for his teammates as well. His passing efficiency is in the 76 percentile B+. So as a playmaker, he's pretty solid. And obviously you need that if you're going to be a guy that's going to be maybe the number 1 option and be a scorer. You need that playmaking as well. Look, especially nowadays in the NBA where every team loves to have their top scorer also be their top playmaker. Because it's just easy that he attracts so much attention that he also can make plays and now gets everybody else easy shots. So Coward, if he's the number 2 or the number 3, obviously he can make the right pass. But also showing that if he's the named scorer as well, he can still make the right passes to make the right plays. So he's doing really good there on offense. And then he also, as a rebounder, he's also very, very good too. Especially as an offensive rebounder. Offense and defensive rebounds. He's a really good rebounder for his size as well. Fill up the stat sheet. And let's take a look at some of those opportunities here. So this one. Coming down, getting deflection. Here we go. In transition. Find him. I got repair. Can't make it, but look, offensive board. I'm sleeping. Give it to the corner. 3 ball. Miss. But even though we showed a miss, he still created opportunity with his offensive rebounding. Even if the shot didn't go in, he created a good shot. Like, Repair goes up for the layup. Leonard Miller had to, guard the shot. Buzelis came over a little bit late. Giddey's kind of laid back. He's like, someone's going to get my rebound. Trey Jones trying to box him out, but Cedric Howard is bigger than him. Cedric Howard didn't stop. He said, all right, ball's up in the air. Give me that. And I know Buzelis is here because now he has to contest my rebound. No one got back to the corner. He created a wide open corner three-pointer. It just missed. But if he made it, it would have looked incredible. Like, oh my gosh, Cedric Howard, great job. Even though he missed, that's still a great job. So just creating opportunities with his rebounding. Next one, coming down the court. Wells trying to throw it up. Not a great pass, but Coward, great hustle. Give it back out. Shooter, 3. No, but look at that. He was out of bounds and still ended up getting the rebound and got and 1. Like, look at the hustle. Incredible right there. So Wells throws a lob that's a little bit too far. Not an incredible pass, but Coward's still good. And he'll still be able to have the wherewithal as well to keep it 2 feet in bounds, and find Wells out there, leading him to the corner. He's on the ground, literally sitting. By the time the Wells shot, he gets in his shooting motion. His butt is on the ground, out of bounds, under the basket. Wells puts it up. Mikhailuk has to box out Landale. Wells, also a good miss that he missed the ball, and the ball bounced to the other side instead of in, because if it bounced in, Keontae George would have to rebound. But then he comes back in, no one's there, and he still is able to jump over Mikhailuk, get the rebound, say, give me that ball, pump fake, got him in the air, and 1. Like, that's an incredible, impactful player. This one, coming off a defensive rebound, we're pushing the ball in transition, give it to Whitehead, and we're going to get a nice little foul, 2 shots. And that's because off a defensive rebound, he was able to push. One of the more underrated things, too, is having a guy that can grab and go. Just creating more fast-paced and easier opportunities and forcing the defense to have to communicate and get back quicker. So you're going to see a lot of this as well, as like getting defensive rebounds and pushing. Now, all of it is just offensive rebound creating opportunity, but also defensive rebound creating opportunity to get an easy bucket in transition. Next one, Buzelis, a 3. Go up, I got it. Let's go. We're rebounding. We're running. We see opportunity. Boom, boom, and 1. Transition, just because he got the rebound, go. Didn't have to wait for a big to get it and clear out, give him the ball. Now everybody gets back. He grabbed it and just said, all right, we're going. And he got an easy bucket at the rim. The next one, Max miss, pop up, give me that board, go up, layup, just diving, crashing the glass. This next one, McCain misses, get the board, let's go. We're running, 3-on-3. Run. 2-1-2, floater off the glass, no. But we drew a foul. I got another possession. Just because he got the defensive rebound, went to go, put up a shot, but he got fouled. This next one, D'Lo, drive, good defense, miss, give me the board, let's go. It's great defense right there. He got the rebound. Came down the other opportunity, and John Morant got a 3-ball. Nope, but no. He got offensive rebound. Shot thought it was going to be a 3-ball. Nope. Offensive rebound. Bang. Faked you out right there, huh? So, yeah. So, he comes in. D'Lo wasn't even really paying attention to Coward trying to drive and crash, get off its rebound. Wide open lane. Gafford is worried about Landale. Flag is just here. He's like, I'm going to get this rebound. And the ball missed off the back of the rim, and Coward says, nope, give me that. That's mine. Give me that. And great job by Aldama, too, moving, because PJ Washington was so worried about the rebound or was in here that he didn't even really see Aldama move around. And Coward gives Aldama wide open 3-pointer. Bang. Offensive rebound, creating opportunity. Next one. Coming down, body. We missed, but tip up, get my own rebound. Give me that. Look at the hustle right there. The fight. Kick it out. Move the ball around, and we got an easy 3-pointer. Just because I missed my shot, but I was able to follow my shot and get an offensive rebound. Next one. Wells. Corner 3. Nope. That's just... And then you have the athleticism right there. Like, that's just... Not too many people can do that. But he can. Look at that. Drove in because Paul George wasn't paying attention. Paul George was like, all right, shoot the 3. You either make or miss. I don't know. Joel obviously has worries about the big. VJ came in to crash and try to get the board. Coward says, Paul George not paying attention. I'm going to drive. He just goes up and just jumps at the perfect time to get the dunk on Joel. Just incredible stuff. This next one. Wells, corner 3. Look. Crash. Levine tried to box him out, but look. Like the hustle and the motor, and we got another and 1. That motor and that hustle coming into play. Because Levine did say, nope, you're not getting it. But the ball careened off the rim, and Coward got good positioning. I said, all right, break off. I need mine. Give me that. Pump fake, body, great control, and one. Next one. 3-pointer, miss, boxing out a smaller guy. Give me that. Rebound, go up, and one. Next one. Defensive rebound, miss. Give me that. And we can go in transition. We don't have to wait. Go in transition. Bang. Let's go. Highlight play, big momentum shift in overtime. Next one. Aldama, miss. But look at that hustle. Go give me that offensive board. And now he gets back to Aldama. And we got an easy layup now. 2 points because I went to hustle to get an offensive rebound. Next one. The ball comes off. Defensive board. We're going. 3-on-1. Give it. We get a layup. So his rebound is creating so many opportunities right here. Next one. Miss. Good contest. We're gone. I guess an older player. I'm going to attack him, get to the basket. This next one. Wells 3. Miss. Give me that board. Body. Give me that. Miss. Defensive board. We're gone. Look at that. Euro. Tough layup. Another one. On a game-winning opportunity. Wells 3. Miss. Offensive board. Kicked it out to Aldama. 3-pointer. He missed. But he created his team an extra opportunity to win the game. Right here. So this play. So Morant driving. They double him. Wells won the shot clock. Has a no-dip 3. Coward's down here. Battling with Paul George. Ja brought the big man out of the paint. So the center is out of the rim. Ball up. Miss. But it hit perfectly off into Coward's hands. And Cedric Coward, instead of panicking or doing whatever, get the ball. Give me that. And he saw, hey, I got a good 3-point shooter out there on the wing and no one's even paying attention to him. Give it to him. It created not a bad look for Aldama. Like that wasn't not the worst look he can get. He got a decently open 3-point shot to end the game, but he just so happened to miss. Now if he made it, Coward looks great because it's like, bro, you just got an offensive rebound and gave your team an extra shot to potentially win the game at the buzzer. And more importantly, got the ball out of their hands so that they, at the very worst, you go to overtime. Like they didn't get an extra opportunity to potentially win the game on some crazy miracle stuff. Like you gave your team a chance to win the game at the buzzer. Like that's the best you could do. And you look at his offensive rebounding talent is in the 85 percentile, which is A-. So he's a good offensive rebounder. So having a wing that also can rebound as well, just again creating so many opportunities, not only on the offensive side where you get extra possessions, which offensive possessions matter a lot, especially when you get to like postseason playoff basketball. We saw a lot last year, like offensive rebounds were a huge part. The Knicks literally won a championship. A big part of that is Mitchell Robinson getting 5 offensive rebounds a game and getting extra opportunities for your team. But also defensively, where you get a guy that can grab and go, fast-paced offense, get a lot more easy opportunities, force the defense to have to get back and communicate a lot more, and leads to mishaps there. So rebounding is really good too. And now we talk about his defense, which probably might be his best part of his game right now, is he is a really good defender. He does everything on the court, but he also can guard up. Let's watch him lock some people up and get some steals and blocks and stuff. So next one, 1-on-1 against J-Dub. Against J-Dub, he actually was really good defensively. Look at that, right there. Good contest. Didn't let J-Dub get an easy shot. This next one, for inbound. Great deflection right there. And we're going to get a block, but offensive rebound. Layup. You saw all that already. You saw the hustle, you saw the defense, and you saw the offensive rebound. So this one, Jokic trying to go fast. And try to do a little give and go because Taylor Hendricks wasn't paying attention. And Coward sees that. Coward's like, oh shoot, Jokic is running. Like, they're going to try to give it back to him. Great hands at the perfect time. Give me that. We'll take that. Body against Aaron Gordon, miss. He blocked my shot, but great job being in the right place, right time. Good wherewithal. Tip, offensive board. Floater. Let's go. Great job. Next one against J-Dub again. Pick and roll. I'm right here. Body. Off the spin. Good contest. Great job by Jaren helping over as well. Helping or like putting his hands up, not fouling, to let his center come over and block the shot. This next one. Bane coming down. Wendell going up. Get that out of here. Look how high he jumped on that. Like, that's incredible. That's incredible. Right there. Like, little 2-man game. Carter thought he was going to get a layup and just no. This next one, guarding against LeBron in the post. LeBron trying to body him. Coward's like, nope. Little turnaround fade, great contest, block, got the tip block on LeBron with the length. His next one. Kind of great IQ right there. They tried to do a backdoor cut, backdoor lob to a man because John Morant helped over because he thought they're going to give the ball to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant would spit around, fade away, and Ja was like, I've got to help get my guy contest. But men's right here, one of the most athletic players in the NBA. Cedric Howard saw that. Cedric Howard looked, he saw it. Ja came over. He was like, oh, wait. So Jabari's in front of me, Eason, Şengün. A man's got to be behind me. And, Şengün's a great pass as well. Şengün, no look lob. Howard's like, nope, I can't have that happen. Go up. Great job denying that. Next one, guarding Kevin Durant at the end of the shot clock. Probably one of the hardest things you can do. Great job, good contest. Force a miss on Kevin Durant. That was incredible defense right there. He didn't do anything stupid. He didn't try to do too much, get a steal or anything. Didn't foul at the end of the shot clock. Just put his arms up and said, hey, you're going to have to shoot over me. And he missed. This next one. Eason tried to do a little dumb down pass. I'm sorry, Şengün tried to do a little bump down pass. He said, nope, give me that. We got to steal. Going to Kevin Durant again. One-on-one, body. Great contest. Force a miss. Perfect right there. I love that defense. Next one, Jamal Murray. Got pushed off and still gave a great contest at the end of the shot clock. Like, that was really good. We can watch the KD one too again. One-on-one with KD. Look, just put your hands up and you have to shoot over me. I have a 7'4" wingspan. Shoot over me. Next one. So it's a little scramble mode, end of the shot clock. Cedric Howard, kind of got caught sleeping. Jamal driving. Little push off. And little, hey, bump. And Coward still, he didn't step back and just was like, oh, well, you got an open shot on me. He kind of stopped a little bit, but he was like, no, I'm not letting you get the shot up. Still gave a good contest and forced a miss. That's great. Next one, guarding J-Dub again. One-on-one. Body. Great contest. That's all you can do. Give a good contest. And if he makes it, he makes it. He's an NBA player. He's probably going to make it. But if I give myself a chance, he might miss. One-on-one. You're not going anywhere. Force a tough fadeaway. Force a miss. Next one, guarding LeBron again. LeBron, fake. Nope, I'm here. Look at that. I'm here. So, LeBron looked like he had a little spin. Cedric Howard looks like he's trying to force a baseline. So, Jaren can elbow over and, block the shot because he's a great rim protector. LeBron, turn around. Coward got bit on the pump fake. He thought, oh, shoot, LeBron's going to shoot this. No. But look, if it's a contest, he didn't jump out of bounds or anything. He still stayed in his little area and was like, nope, but I still got to put my hands up. Still got to show. LeBron thought he was going to pump fake and fly over and get a shot. Coward still gets a great contest on that shot by LeBron. Miss. That's incredible defense right there. This next one. Jalen Brunson trying to go fast. No. No. You're not doing that. Next one. Ant to Rudy. Rudy trying to drive. No. We're not doing that in my paint. One-on-one with Cooper Flag. Pump fake. Little spin. Keep on him. That's not a bigger defender, too. Cooper Flag is like, what, 6'8", 6'9"? And Cedric Howard just said no. Next one, in transition, Ant. Trying to drive. Great job by Cam Spencer slowing him down. Look at that. Great contest right there. Next one, guarding Ant again. One-on-one. Little cross. Step back three. No. It's like he already knew. He's like he got there, but he got to the step back before Ant got to the step back. He knew he's going to hit a step back three on me. Next one, Jokic trying to pass. Nope. Great freaking hands. Great instincts. Next one, Ant come off a screen. I'm here. Dribble pull up. I'm here. Great contest. Next one-on-one with J-Dub again. End of the game. To maybe the dagger crossover. Look at, I'm here. Great freaking contest right there. Incredible contest right there. For his, putting his hands up. And look at his perimeter defense. His perimeter ISO defense in the 45 percentile, which is C-, which is a lot lower than expected. So basically they're saying his ISO defense, he's like, okay, not great. His ball screen navigation in the 47 percentile C, but where he really does well is off-ball chaser, 83 percentile A-. So guarding shooters and guarding guys they're trying to create three-pointers for, he's really good at doing that. But he also has all the makings to be a great defender when you look at, again, his size, his length, and his IQ. He's a very smart player. Like, you saw a lot of those opportunities where he kind of knew what was going to happen. He contested the shot, and just putting up a good contest matters a lot. It's better than just giving the player a wide open shot. Like, they're NBA players, they're going to make contested shots. That's what they do. But if you just put up a good contest and put their hand up, that's like the best you probably can do. Besides, obviously, like blocking a shot or whatever. But that's good. And he got a lot of contest off. So you see from the tape, Coward is a super impactful player. He can drive to the basket. He can create for himself. He's a decent 3-point shooter. He's a good passer. Great rebounder, really good defender. He has all the pieces and makings of being one of the most impactful wing players in the NBA because he can do a little bit of everything, and he's a smart, high IQ basketball player as well, which adds a lot. So, can Coward maybe be the face of the future in Memphis? I think he could. I think he has a high ceiling. He has a lot of potential. He kind of can do a little bit of everything, and I love those Swiss Army knife-ish type of players. I think his next step is really honing in on maybe his scoring ability in terms of like maybe becoming the number one-ish option in Memphis, even though, again, my Memphis system, there's not really a number one. It's more of like everybody eats. But if Coward can kind of maybe step up and be like the go-to de facto number one option scorer guy, then I think that'll work out because, again, he can do so much of everything else as well. I'm not really worried about his defense. I'm not worried about his rebound. I'm not worried about his, passing. I'm not worried about any of that because that will come with time because he's such a smart player. He's going to be able to impact the game in so many ways with that. But if he can't become a number one option and maybe be a 20-point per game scorer one day, then I think that's going to really set up his career. That's also going to set up the Grizzlies a lot as well. Now that they have him along with Cam Boozer as like a good 1-2 punch on offense, like they're going to thrive. So I'm very excited to see what Coward does in year 2 and very excited for the Memphis Grizzlies and see what their future looks like. Yeah, that's going to be all we have today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn on notifications, doing all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow.